Main man, made man here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing. Gennady Golovkin retains his titles, ladies and gentlemen, keeping all three belts by defeating Daniel Jacobs by a split decision. We have one judge having it 115, 112, another judge having it 114, 113. Man, all in favor for Gennady Golovkin, man. I'm gonna tell y'all right off the back. Daniel Jacobs won this fight, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Daniel Jacobs, I had it on my scorecard, 7 rounds to 5, at least a 2-round margin for Daniel Jacobs, man. And I factor in the knockdown. My score was 113, 114. I gave it to Daniel Jacobs, and I thought they took this from Daniel Jacobs tonight, man. And I called for Daniel Jacobs to lose this fight. So, nah, man. I mean, Gennady Golovkin in the second half of this fight, he looked basic, man. He started to look just like Floyd Mayweather said, straight up and down, no special effects. Clearly very fatigued in the last in the last couple rounds of this fight. And he was getting outboxed. He was getting outboxed from about round 6 on down. He was getting outboxed. You know what I mean? He was getting outboxed from the outside, just like the corner Jacob said. Just keep boxing him. Don't get caught into a bunch of back and forths with him, and you will cruise to victory. And that's exactly what Daniel Jacobs started to do. Earlier on in the fight, we saw Daniel Jacobs taking more risks, and when he was starting to exchange with Golovkin, he's seen the power of Golovkin. And just like a lot of fighters, you know, he went down. But the thing is, he got back up, and he showed Golovkin, man, I took the best thing that you got, all of your pop, all of your crack, and I'm still right here, and I'm still boxing, and I'm still putting this jab in your face. And I thought he did a good job, man. I gave Golovkin a lot of rounds early. The first, I gave him the third, the fourth, I gave him the fifth, but from round 6 on down, man, I gave it mostly Daniel Jacobs, with the exception being the 9th round. I thought Gennady Golovkin won the 9th round, man, because he won like the last 20, 30 seconds of that round with some decisive punching. But other than that, man, I gave it to Daniel Jacobs on the scorecards, man. I'm sorry, man. I mean, it just was a robbery, man. It could have been a beautiful story for Daniel Jacobs if he could have defeated Gennady Golovkin. It could have been history. Not on top of that, just given the story of Daniel Jacobs and the type of man that he is, it would have been a beautiful thing to see, man. And I thought they took that from him, man. I thought they really took that from him tonight. They were wrong for this shit, man. Just like Daniel Jacobs said in his post-fight interview, they pushing for the big fight between Gennady Golovkin and Canelo Alvarez. We all know that, man. That's going to be a blockbuster fight, money-making fight for everybody. And they took this away from Daniel Jacobs, I thought, tonight to keep that agenda pushing. You know what I mean? So it's messed up, man. But a lot of people going to say Gennady Golovkin got exposed tonight, man. Second fight in which Gennady Golovkin didn't look that stellar. We seen Kell Brook, if you know, he was hanging in there with Gennady Golovkin, and we seen what happened tonight. A lot of people are going to say Daniel Jacobs won this fight. I think Daniel Jacobs won this fight. They took a beautiful, beautiful thing away from Daniel Jacobs, man. It's just really, really fucked up, man. Even Triple G, man, you look at his facial expressions. He wasn't all super duper happy, man. I think he knew deep down inside, man, this wasn't this. I think he might have knew he lost, man. Real shit, man. Because nah, man. If anybody say that Daniel Jacobs was running, hell no. I thought he was doing clean boxing, beautiful boxing. Daniel Jacobs looked huge up in that ring tonight, man. Clearly about 180 plus up in there. We seen him. He didn't want to come in and do the same day weigh-ins for the IBF, and so he vacated. Basically, the IBF wasn't involved in this fight. And you know, also the HBO in locker weigh-in, he didn't pop up for that either. And so a lot of people ain't gonna know what he weighed tonight. But if you look at him, man, he looked bigger than I've pretty much ever seen him in any of his fights, man. Even in the Quillen fight, I thought he even looked bigger tonight than he did in the Quillen fight. But man, I just can't get over the fact they took this away from Daniel Jacobs, man. I mean, I'm sorry, man. Real shit. It's gonna be a lot of fighters talking and criticizing Triple G behind it, rightfully so. I mean, whatever, man. If the networks want their big money fight, man, then give them their fucking big money fight. But Daniel Jacobs clearly got robbed tonight, and that's just my opinion. To the next video, Main Man Made Man. Don't forget to subscribe. Twitter, Made Man 511. Facebook, Main Man Made Man Boxing Forum. Google Plus, Main Man Made Man. I'm gonna elaborate more on this in future videos, man. Just my post-fight immediate reaction. I feel as though Triple G lost this fight. I mean, if you feel as though he won this fight, please let me know. How do you feel he won this fight in the comment section? I'm very interested to know, man. Real shit. To the next video. Peace out.